What is going on, everybody? Right now we are going to compare iOS 11.4.1 and iOS 12 beta 8 on the iPhone 6. Now overall, iOS 12 has been pretty decent, especially when you're comparing these two. Usually I just do like some boot up tests, some app opening speeds if you're not too familiar with these videos. And it's very just a casual kind of bird's eye view of what this iOS version is going to bring. I do kind of a more comprehensive review like the day before, and then after I kind of go a little bit further. But I do want to say, when I did open the App Store, which you will see in a second, I did actually, it's not a mess up, but for some reason when you first boot up the App Store, because this is what I usually do, like as soon as I like boot up a phone, I restore it. I don't really open the apps, I just kind of save it for these speed comparisons. And then when I went to open up the App Store, you'll be able to see that on iOS 12 beta 8 it does kind of hang and takes a little bit longer, and I kind of was like, well, what the heck's going on? I thought it was supposed to be like instantaneous, and then it finally boots up. But I actually went and like double checked, so I went to get my iPhone 6 and I like saw if it actually like booted up slowly or something, but it really doesn't. It just hung there for some reason. When you actually boot it up, maybe for the first time it like hangs up a little bit, but afterwards it does actually fix it and it opens up pretty fast. I would say faster than iOS 11.4.1, but I'm not really too sure what happened there. And that's kind of like a problem with beta 7. If you guys weren't familiar, there was no beta 7 release really. There was, but it was kind of a hiccup and they retracted it, so I didn't install that on beta 8 or on my iPhone 6, so just keep that in mind. Now I do boot up flawlessphone.com, and as you can see, iOS 12 beta 8 does boot up faster into the website than on iOS 11.4.1. And keep in mind, I didn't change the websites at all. The websites are still exactly, they have the exact same things in them. So it's kind of interesting that the same website on both phones can actually boot up faster on the same phone but on different OS versions. So that's actually super cool. And make sure you guys visit flawlessphone.com for all your phone needs and everything like that. Now I do boot up Real Racing 3, and this is one of those games that's super intensive. Even on the iPhone 6, it doesn't even run like 60% of it, like it runs very choppy. Same thing with the iPhone 5s. The iPhone 6s can handle it though, and even with Real Racing 3 being super intensive, you can still see that there is a little bit of a difference between the two. On iOS 12 beta 8, you are able to get into the game faster than on iOS 11.4.1, and keep in mind, it's the same phone, it's the same everything, but you are able to see that it does get into the game faster, which is super interesting. Usually you kind of see like a little bit of difference, especially going from like iOS 11.4 to iOS 11.4.1, but here you can see a noticeable difference. Like from going from iOS 11.4.1 to the actual iOS 12 beta, there is a huge performance increase, but at the same time there's not that big of a stability increase, so keep that in mind. Now the multi-core scores are actually not too different. There's really only 100 and something different scores, so 79,290 on iOS 11.4.1 and 79,334 on iOS 12 beta 8. So it's not a huge difference, but it's a noticeable one because apps are opening faster on iOS 12 beta 8. So some closing thoughts. I'm actually very optimistic of iOS 12. I think it's pretty much what iOS 11 should have been, and Apple was trying to play catch up the whole entire time. I just really hope they don't like keep taking away apps and like features of iOS 12, such as like group FaceTime. They did that with iOS 11. They took away features and then added them back later. I just really hope they add them back sooner than what they did with iOS 11. And I really do have some weird key issues sometimes with Bluetooth. With beta 5 and beta 6, I was having it like it was playing my voice memos through Bluetooth. Hopefully Apple can fix that, but really I'm optimistic for iOS 12, and that's pretty much where I'm going to end it off. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit the like button, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Tomorrow I'm picking the winners of the iPhone 6s and iPhone SE, the giveaway winners. So if you want to enter that, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Both those links are down in the description, so make sure you guys enter that. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.